do think Wesley's doing really good. I mean, there was, we had to make a decision on him getting in the lineup tonight earlier, and he was probably closer than we thought. So I think all indications are that we'll probably see him tomorrow. And if we don't see him tomorrow, then we'll definitely see him Friday.
Brandon, so can we assume that Brandon Young has a good chance to be the starter tomorrow night?
Well, he'll pitch. You're going to probably see him tomorrow. I mean, we could do it a couple different ways. We could start him. We could, do an opener. And so we're still kind of talking through all that, but more than likely we'll see him tomorrow.
That would normally be Sagano's
Yep.
spot. Because of him struggling the last few times, are you moving him down?
Not necessarily struggling. I don't think that's the right reason. I think we're just trying to give him as much extra rest as we can to kind of mirror the schedule that he's pitched on the last 15 years he's pitched in Japan. So, it is something to be mindful of when, a guy comes over and they're on that schedule, then you push them onto the every fifth day Major League schedule. It does take a little bit of a toll. So we're pitching staff, the medical staff, the front office, they're on top of it, and they're doing everything they can to try to help him out with that.
Is he an IL candidate, or do you expect him to make that next start in that?
Not an IL candidate, no.
Kobe made a couple of nice picks there
Yeah.
yesterday, including the one there at the end of the game. Seen him working out there with Mabry a lot.
Yep.
Just how impressive you've been with maybe his improvement?
Excited about the picks and the improvement. I think just like seeing him in the big leagues every day, I think things are slowing down. I think the hits are going to come. I think the walks are going to come. We're going to see some home runs at some point. I can tell you that his heartbeat has slowed down. Just the day-to-day in the big leagues, he's in a much better spot right now. I think we're probably dosing this appropriately to him. And just really excited about where he's at and kind of the progress he's making really in all facets of the game.
We noticed last weekend the owner was at a couple of games here. Have you had a chance to get to talk to him, to get to know him?
Mr. Rubenstein? Yeah, he's awesome. I mean, he's been here a few times. So he was on the road in New York. I'm assuming he's probably up there. I have no idea, but he's been in Baltimore a couple times. He pops in all the time, checks on us, see how we're doing. What do you need? The good stuff. Very supportive, very energetic, really easy to talk to for the the profile that guy has. So he's great to have him around when he's around.
I think that obviously Ward's been really good the past 2 times out. What are you looking to see from him the rest of the year? Is it just continuing kind of the usage and eating those innings for you guys? And I mean, last 2 outings, one or less runs. What have you seen from him?
Is it Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's just commanding the fastball. I do think, you go back to those first few starts when it didn't go so well, he's behind in the count. There's a lot of walks, and it's, for me, even though the curveball is such a big pitch and it's kind of a pitch that historically maybe you can say he's used the most, right, or he's led with, when he's landing his fastball, then the curveball kind of lines up for me. So he's thrown a lot of changeups here lately. I think maybe a little bit more than he has in the past, so that's been a little bit of a thing, but all that is secondary to landing the fastball. Fastball is on the plate, the whole thing goes.
His sinker fastball has had a ton of horizontal movement, it seems like, in the past couple of his starts. Is that something that you guys have really emphasized with him, or is it?
Probably a better question for the pitching department. So I don't know what he was the previous 15 years in terms of the movement profile on the fastball, but I'm sure the pitching guys probably know that.